the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Pittsburgh's offense comes on the field first today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving corps that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays? Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Game moves into the 35, first down again. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. He's found some room with the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense at taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm.
Clean to the end zone. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start.
Touchdown, Panthers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So Miami's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
So the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Goff. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on third and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up their nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and you can wear that defense down psychologically.
And the Panthers pick up enough yardage for a first down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. For the completion.
It's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath cover.
Panthers are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Canes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. Wow, a takeaway and a touchdown. We are all tied up with a spot in the championship game at stake.
Well, the timing of this, not just coming up with this turnover, but the defense, opportunistic awareness, and being able to turn that into a touchdown. As you said, Chris, a tie game. Now everything's in front of us. Who wants to get to the championship the most?
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And that pass falls incomplete on the final play of an exciting first quarter. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Holstein. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Lee. Breaks loose at the 45. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't,
the pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Receiver in motion now. Play action here on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
And put a star next to that play. It's like the linebacker knew the ball was going to be going to this receiver, so it's the instincts and then it's the awareness and the athletic ability to be able to bring down the wide receiver for a loss like that.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Important 3rd down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They're looking for some space. It's Goff.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down play coming up. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That massive play moves it across midfield to the plus 42. 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Goff. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield. Misses it. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Make the stop. But good enough for a 1st down at the 29. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, the defense throws the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Looking to throw it again. The sure hands. It's Williams. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's back. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Daniels. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
There's great discipline by this defense. Assignment football at its finest. They're able to string the quarterback out, shut him down to prevent the first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield and rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. To throw, it's back. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Canes come to the line with first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They finally corral him at the 1. Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This is going to be a 21-yard chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Panthers will kick this away to start the second half. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He'll be stuck short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Hey, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into the blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Gets rid of it on the move, and it's caught.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. It does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. At midfield. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Hurricanes. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Panthers' offense is back out on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
It's an out route. The catch made. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Grab behind the line. It's Hicks. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made over the middle. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's back. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The Canes will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is brought down. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And this one is caught. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The back's got it on the pitch. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they look to the pressure?
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to throw. It's back. They trap him and sack him back at the
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Shotgun handoff here. As the 1st down is still going. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Empty set now. 5 wide. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the 1st down.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he does it. So he got a 4th down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. The game now tied here in the final quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Using his legs. It's pressure. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
2nd down after that previous play. Oh, and the big fella almost had it. Incomplete, though, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
To the air, it's back. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And there's the handoff. He's got room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31. trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
First down here for this offense. And now the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
First down, looking for more now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackled by first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And it comes down to this, a field goal to put his team up in the final minute.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.